All right. Let's get to it, everybody. Those of you at home, there is no warm-up today. We just do not have the time for it because we've got to hit the ground running on these absolute value equations. So let us do exactly that. Did you guys know that it's the 40th day of school, and 40 is the only number that, when you write it out, has its letters in alphabetical order?
Yeah.
Any other number, like 20, those are not in alphabetical order. Because, yeah, T comes before W, but E should be here, right? If this was in alphabetical order, I think it would be ENTTWY, and to twy, right? Yeah, but 40, the way that we spell it without the U, because I don't know why we spell it without the U, but now that we spell it without the U, it's in alphabetical order already. F comes before O, which comes before R, which comes before T, which comes before Y. No other number in the universe does this. Yeah.
I spell it with a U.
And actually that is technically incorrect now. That is an old spelling of it that is no longer valid. So 40 is good to go, Forty. It's National Metric Day because it's the 1010. Alrighty, guys, we have the same essential question as last time, so we're not going to worry about reading it. Hopefully you wrote it down from last time. What happens when we solve equations inside of absolute value signs, and what does that have to do with prison escapes? And then our Jeopardy this week is a smile in any language. It's the sixth most common native language in the world, common in Southwest Asia, excuse me. Written, it is that, and it is said Akhashi. Let's see here. I do not see the correct answer up there. Does anybody know what that is? Anybody know what that is? Anybody, yeah, go ahead. Not Bulgarian. It does start with a B, though. It does start with a B. Yeah, go ahead. Come on. Bengali is the correct answer. Bengali. Bengali. Bengali, yeah. Okay. Come on up in 5. Oh, and the fairy tales. Wait a minute. Oh, that's not called Big Bad Wolf, guys. That is not the name of that fairy tale. Anaga. It's Little Red Riding Hood, exactly. Okay. Come on up in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Shh. Underneath all this. Got a pencil? Got a pencil? Absolute value equations. Absolute value equations. So, here's the story, guys. When I give you an equation like this, the absolute value of 2m minus 7 equals 3. When we have an equation inside of absolute values, we actually have to solve it twice. Why do we have to solve it twice? Because the truth is, guys, the stuff on the inside can be two different things. Because if the stuff on the inside is 3, then the absolute value of 3 is what? Everyone, the absolute value of 3 is?
-3.
The absolute value of 3 is not -3. Watch out. 3. Now, if the stuff on the inside is -3, what's the absolute value of -3? 3. That's actually a really common mistake about absolute values, is that they're opposites. So what we have to do, guys, is we have to split this equation up into two different things, two opposite scenarios. The stuff inside 2m minus 7, it might be equal to 3. But the stuff inside might also be equal to -3. Both of those would give us legitimate answers to this equation. So when I say teach, you guys are going to say, okay, everybody solve both of these equations, and let's find out what two values m could be. Give it a try, and here we go. Teach, teach. What's up, Leo? What you looking for? Shoot. Well, why don't you write this down, work on this, and then once you finish, you can resume looking. But for now, I want you to focus on this, please. Then grab a pencil, please. Grab a pencil, please. Because this process looks like it's going to take a long time. Not English, indeed. I was surprised that Bengali was the sixth most common native language in the world. Because I know Mandarin Chinese is number 1. I think English is number 2. Is Spanish number 2? Then English, then French probably. What's 5 then? Russian perhaps? Portuguese? Is it what? Cantonese? Oh, Hindi. That would make sense. Yeah. Yeah, it could be. I don't know. I wonder what the 5th is. Anyway, can I get you guys back up here in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1? Talk me through it, Garrett. How would I solve these equations?
So what I did is I just thought about what -7 could equal 3.
Mm-hmm.
So 2m would equal 5 for one equation. Well, you'd have to subtract 7 from both sides.
So remember, we have to. Yes, there we go. There we go. So I think what's happening, and again, this is sort of where, yeah, showing your opposites in balance can really help us not get our brain ahead of ourselves, because I think you were getting the final answer mixed up with your work. So go ahead. What would be my next step here?
Divide both sides by 2.
And that means that m could be 5. And that makes sense. 2 times 5 is 10. 10 minus 7 is 3. The absolute value of 3 is 3. Works. But what about this one? What would be the steps to solving this one, Garrett?
I don't really know the steps, but I got the
I'll tell you right now, the steps are literally the same. That's actually one of the nice things about solving these, is the steps are literally the same for both sides. So what was the first thing I did over here? Yep, so you're going to do the same thing here. The only difference is now that says 2m equals, I think that's 4. And then what am I going to do next?
divide both sides by 2.
And you get m equals 2. That does not say 2. There you go. And that works too, because 2 times 2 is 4. 4 minus 7 is -3, and the absolute value of -3 is 3. So m could be 5 or m could be -2. On Canvas, it would say m equals blank or m equals blank, and you would put the lower one first. So which one goes in the top box? And then 5. After seeing that after seeing that one time, how many of us are already feeling a lot more confident about those than we were yesterday? Love to see that. Very good. Excellent. Let's do another one. Got a pencil? Oh, got a pencil? I like how you guys still said it really sadly, just louder. It was like, got a pencil? Absolutely. Got a pencil? Absolutely. Anyway, 12 equals the absolute value of 8 minus 4r. Go ahead, guys. R can take two values here. What are they? Teach! Was that it, Tate? Was that it at the Lost and Found?
No.
No, darn it.
I found it was blending in with my backpack.
Nope.
I had it upside down.
There you go. Might be Edo's then. We can figure that out. Yeah, get these ones done here and we'll go check it out. Or did you see whose it was?
No, it didn't have a name, but
Shoot.
it had like water.
Oh, maybe. Edo, was yours waterlogged? No, darn, that's not it then. Shoot. Let's see. Gesundheit. 1009? Yeah, beautiful. Beautiful. That's lovely, that is. Mm-hmm. Okay. Can I get you guys in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1? Annika, what would you do here first? Ooh, I can't do that until I get this out of the absolute values. Like, we can't actually remove stuff from the absolute values until after we've split it up. So how would I split it up first? I'm glad we're talking then. This is good. So here's the story. Annika, when we're doing this stuff on the inside, I need to take its absolute value and get 12. What numbers could I take the absolute value of and get 12? That's right. So I'm going to solve two separate equations. One of them is that negative 12 is equal to 8 minus 4r. And the other one is 12 equals 8 minus 4r. We have to deal with them separately. I can't remove stuff directly from the absolute value signs, and the only way to get rid of them is to say, I know the stuff on the inside could be negative 12, or it could be positive 12. Take it from there. How would you solve this equation? Because it's actually going to be the same steps you wanted to do. It's just you have to do it twice. So that's negative 20 equals negative 4r. Which means 5 equals r. Okay, how about on the other side? Very good. That gives me 4 equals negative 4r, and then? Divide both sides by negative 4, and you get negative 1 equals r. On Canvas, it would say r equals blank, or r equals blank. Which one comes first, Annika? Negative 1, and then you do the 5. How many of us either got that or see how we got that and aren't too alarmed? You guys doing okay out there? Beautiful. I want to show you one more thing before we start on our self-assessment. Will you guys open up your planners and turn it to page 45? While you're doing that, I just want to show you one thing here. Is that there is a possibility, like you get something like this. The absolute value of 2x minus 8 is equal to 0. Now, if I split that up, can someone tell me what my two equations would be? What would my two equations be? Yeah, go ahead, Credence. Yeah, because you can't have 2x minus 8 equals negative 0. Yeah. So you would actually only have to solve one equation. And in this case, x would only be equal to 4. Now on Canvas, it's still going to say x equals blank or x equals blank. On the first one, you put the answer, and in the second one, you put nope. To say that there is not a second answer, only one. So on your planner, guys, for Friday, October 10th, and that's on page 45, I want you guys to work on 6.1. That's absolute value equations. Absolute value equations. And it's absolute value equations where there is only stuff on the inside of your absolute values. Now, before you snap your planner shut, guys, will you please turn to page 46? 46. Page 46. And that's Tuesday, October, what's 46? What day is that? October, what is it? 14th? Yeah, that makes sense. That's going to be our absolute value equation skill check. Absolute value equations. No, heavens no, heavens no. In fact, the last skill check that goes on this quarter's grades is the one-sided equations, which I think is module 3 for you guys. Yeah, that's the last one for you. And then 4, 5, and 6 are all going on second quarter's grades, so you're going to hit the ground running with some grades on your grade book there. We got about 15 minutes, so why don't we use those guys to work on 6.1, absolute value equations. If you have questions, please let me know. I'm here to help you. Those of you at home, best of luck to you, and we will see you guys next time. Oops.